From bug collecting to global phenomenon. The genesis of Pokémon. It all began with a love for collecting insects. Satoshi Tajiri, the creator of Pokémon, spent his childhood fascinated by the creatures he found. This passion laid the groundwork for a global phenomenon. In the early 1990s, Tajiri, alongside artist Ken Sugimori, brought their vision to life. They imagined a world where creatures called Pokémon could be captured, trained, and battled. Thus, Pokémon was born. The first Pokémon games, Pocket Monsters Red and Green, launched in Japan in 1996. These Game Boy titles introduced the world to the original 151 Pokémon. Players took on the role of trainers, embarking on quests to become the very best. Little did anyone know this was just the beginning. The games were an instant hit. Children and adults alike were captivated by the charming creatures and the addictive gameplay. Word of mouth spread quickly. Pokémon fever soon reached North America and beyond. The franchise expanded rapidly, with new games, a trading card game, and an anime series captivating audiences worldwide. What started as a childhood hobby had transformed into a global entertainment juggernaut. The rest, as they say, is history. Pokémon's success can be attributed to its universal appeal. The core concept of collecting, training, and battling resonated with people of all ages and backgrounds. The games offered a sense of adventure and camaraderie, fostering a passionate community of fans that continues to thrive today. From humble beginnings, Pokémon has become a cultural icon, leaving an undeniable mark on the world of gaming and beyond. Gotta evolve them all, a journey through generations of games. The Pokémon world didn't stay static for long. With each new generation of games came exciting additions and innovations. From the Johto region's introduction of Steel and Dark-type Pokémon to the Sinnoh region's breathtaking three-dimensional environments, the series constantly evolved. Generation 3 took us to Hoenn, a region teeming with diverse Pokémon and challenging gym leaders. We encountered new mechanics like double battles and Pokémon abilities, adding layers of strategy to the gameplay. The introduction of the Battle Frontier provided endgame content that kept trainers engaged long after the main story concluded. Diamond and Pearl, the Generation 4 games, introduced the physical special Split, a significant change to the battle system. This addition brought more balance and strategy to battles, requiring trainers to carefully consider the movesets of their Pokémon. The Sinnoh region also introduced the Distortion World, a mind-bending area that added a touch of the supernatural to the Pokémon universe. As the series progressed, it continued to experiment with new ideas. Mega Evolution, introduced in Generation 6, allowed certain Pokémon to temporarily achieve incredible power, transforming their appearances and battle prowess. Z-moves, introduced in Generation 7, were powerful, once-per-battle attacks that could turn the tide of any encounter. Dynamaxing, a feature of Generation 8, allowed Pokémon to grow to colossal sizes and unleash devastating max moves. These are just a few examples of the many ways that Pokémon games have evolved over the years. With each new generation, Game Freak has introduced innovative features and mechanics that have kept the series fresh and exciting. The constant evolution of the games is a testament to the developers' dedication to pushing the boundaries of the franchise and delivering unforgettable experiences for players. Beyond the handheld Pokémon's foray into new dimensions. While the mainline Pokémon games continued to break new ground, the franchise didn't shy away from exploring new horizons. Spin-off titles offered unique gameplay experiences and explored different genres, captivating a broader audience. Pokémon Go, released in 2016, took the world by storm, utilizing augmented reality to bring Pokémon into the real world. Players could catch Pokémon on their daily commutes, battle at local landmarks, and team up with friends for raid battles. The game became a global phenomenon, encouraging physical activity and social interaction among players of all ages. The Pokémon Ranger series offered a unique take on Pokémon capture. Players used a capture styler to befriend Pokémon and borrow their abilities to solve puzzles and progress through the game. Pokémon Mystery Dungeon took players on dungeon-crawling adventures, putting them in the role of Pokémon themselves. The Mystery Dungeon games offered compelling stories of friendship and self-discovery, captivating players with their heartwarming narratives. Pokémon Conquest, a tactical role-playing game, combined the world of Pokémon with the gameplay of the Nobunaga's Ambition series. Players commanded armies of Pokémon and engaged in strategic battles to conquer different regions. Pokémon Pinball, Ruby and Sapphire brought the pinball genre to the Pokémon world, allowing players to rack up points by hitting bumpers and targets themed after iconic Pokémon. These are just a few examples of the diverse range of Pokémon spin-off titles. From dungeon crawlers to augmented reality experiences, Pokémon has ventured into uncharted territory, captivating audiences with its innovative gameplay and charming characters. These spin-offs have not only expanded the Pokémon universe, but have also introduced the franchise to new audiences, solidifying its status as a global entertainment powerhouse. Section 4. Gotta Catch 'em All. In card form, the trading card game phenomenon, the Pokémon trading card game, first released in 1996, quickly became a global sensation. Millions of players around the world have experienced the thrill of opening booster packs, building decks, and battling friends and rivals. The game's popularity stems from its accessibility, strategic depth, and the allure of collecting rare and powerful cards. The Pokémon TCG follows the same basic rules as the video games, with players using Pokémon cards to battle each other. Each card features a Pokémon's type, HP, attacks, and weaknesses, requiring players to strategize and outmaneuver their opponents. The game has evolved alongside the video game series, introducing new card mechanics, Pokémon, and expansions that keep the gameplay fresh and exciting. Collecting Pokémon cards has become a hobby in itself. Rare cards, particularly those featuring popular or powerful Pokémon, can fetch high prices on the secondary market. The chase for rare cards like Charizard, Blastoise and Pikachu has become a cultural phenomenon, with collectors and investors alike eager to get their hands on these valuable pieces of Pokémon history. The Pokémon TCG has also become a major player in the competitive gaming scene. Large-scale tournaments, such as the Pokémon World Championships, attract players from around the globe, all vying for the title of Pokémon TCG World Champion. The game's competitive scene is a testament to its strategic depth and the dedication of its passionate player base. From casual kitchen table matches to high-stakes tournaments, the Pokémon TCG continues to captivate players of all ages with its unique blend of collecting, strategy, and competitive gameplay. Section 5. Pikachu and Beyond. The enduring appeal of the Pokémon anime. The Pokémon anime, which premiered in Japan in 1997, played a pivotal role in propelling the franchise to global stardom. The series follows the adventures of Ash Ketchum, a young trainer from Pallet Town, as he journeys across various regions, catching Pokémon, battling gym leaders, and striving to become a Pokémon master. The anime introduced the world to Pikachu, Ash's iconic electric-type partner, who quickly became a global icon. The series' catchy theme song, Pokémon Theme, became an anthem for a generation, instantly recognizable to fans around the world. The anime's episodic nature, combined with its heartwarming stories of friendship, perseverance, and the bonds between humans and Pokémon, resonated with audiences of all ages. Over the years, the Pokémon anime has spanned multiple series and sagas, each introducing new regions, characters, and storylines. From the Yoto region's Whirl Islands to the Alola region's Island Challenges, Ash's journey has taken him to every corner of the Pokémon world, captivating audiences with each new adventure. The anime has also spawned a successful film franchise, with over 20 movies released to date. These films often feature legendary Pokémon and explore deeper themes within the Pokémon universe. From the heartwarming tale of Mewtwo Strikes Back to the action-packed adventure of Lucario and the mystery of Mew, the Pokémon movies have entertained and captivated audiences worldwide. The Pokémon anime has become an integral part of the franchise's identity, introducing the world of Pokémon to millions and leaving an undeniable mark on popular culture. Its enduring appeal lies in its timeless themes of friendship, adventure, and the unbreakable bonds between humans and Pokémon.